Hello everyone, welcome on in and a happy Monday. I hope everyone has had a great day or will have a great day depending on your time zone. We are back here again with some more Rails of Mourning, our Pulp Noir Eberron campaign. And hold on. Sudden squeaking in my ear. Fix that. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were going to sneeze because I sneezed at the same time. You grabbed your nose.
Oh yeah, no. Ringing in my... I sometimes get like this high-pitched squealing sound. And if I block the other ear and I hold my nose and softly blow air into it, it goes away. Don't do that unless you know what you're doing. You can pop your eardrum.
I did that when I was younger, and bad idea. Do not recommend.
No, be very, very, very careful. But yes, we are here again with some Eberron Noir with the 50th episode of this campaign. And, well, we shall see what happens in today's episode on the last eve of the full moon. But first, we're gonna go around the table, introduce ourselves and our characters, and get this show started. So, Andy, who are you? Who are you playing?
I think that's me, right?
Yes, that would
No.
be you.
Right. Andy's me. Andy's me.
Sure.
Crown is the character. Andy's me. Crown is the character. Right. I'm Andy, and I will be portraying Crown, the illusionist wizard. And yes, the raw ingredients of a human body would cost over roughly around £120,000. But, you know, if you prefer to do the refining yourself, just getting a body is a lot less, under the 100 quid per fact. Similarly, speaking of bodies, starfish doesn't have bodies. From a technical specification and definition, their entire bodies are classified as heads.
Does that mean
get
when
ahead?
someone gives you a
And
starfish,
from-
they're always giving you head?
Yes,
Oh,
definitely.
Oh, no.
And
Perfect
last
timing,
but
my
not
bolt.
least, something that is kind of mindfucky is that it's technically possible for two lucid dreamers to communicate mid-dream. It's called interbrain neural synchronization and has been observed between people who are both asleep. Well,
Wow.
you know.
All right.
Oh, I've done that. I won't explain, but I've done that.
You have been asleep? Wow.
me
How's
and another guy were having the same conversation in our sleep, literally backwards and forwards to one another.
Were
That's
you in
fascinating.
close proximity?
Sorry, Terris?
Were you in close proximity?
Yes, we were
Ah.
sharing a bed at the time.
Cool. Good boy.
We were having a conversation about the weather. Which is the most British thing to do.
All right. Lillith.
Hi, I'm Lillith, or Lily, or Lilith, or of many names. Queen of Ducks. And
Quack.
I'm playing...
Quack, quack.
Yes, quack, quack. Thank you, my underlings. And I'm playing Mal Bleakwood, the Satyr hybrid lycanthrope blood hunter. Orc, the first orc of this party. Now we also have a meow meow.
Oh no, look at me now.
Terris.
Hello, I'm Sir Terris, your friendly neighborhood ferret. Today I am portraying Oren Weaver, the albino drow bard. And did you know that sheep do not have top incisor teeth? Instead, they have a hard palate in which that they use to crib grass, and they use their bottom teeth to do the numbings. And they're yes. So yeah, they are gummy up top, which is gross.
I was trying so hard to not have the Gummy Bear song stuck in my head, and nope.
Gummy bear.
Yes.
Psycole.
Hi, I am Psycole. Today I am playing Remus Doldon, the Kalashtar Barbarian Fighter. And did you know that Robin Williams was such an avid fan of Pokemon? He wrote to the Pokemon Company and said that if they were ever to make a live-action film, he would like to play Professor Oak. And after his death, they have confirmed that there will be no other person allowed to play Professor Oak in a Pokemon movie ever, because he was such an avid fan.
Wow.
I love that for so many reasons. I miss Robin Williams. He's cool. He was a good actor. Nathan.
Hello, I am Nathan. I play Romulus Zeldorn, the Kalashtar Hexblade Warlock, and the second Walk of the party. And due to my technical issues I've been having earlier today around Bluetooth, I thought I'll give you some Bluetooth facts. Did you know that Bluetooth was named after the 10th century Danish king, King Harold Bluetooth
Yes.
Gormson? Yep. And that the logo for Bluetooth is a combination of the runes for his initials.
I did know this.
I mean, it
And
fits.
at which point do you also know that the reason he's called Bluetooth is because of his ridiculously bad teeth?
Yes, I did know that too.
Because we didn't quite have the modern day dental care at the,
No. Just pulling them wasn't an option, apparently.
What was that?
And Sirenscape, why are you giving me a buffering thing? Give me half a second. Hold on. Sirenscape is being a dump again.
I'm
hold on
hoping
tight to
nobody
your
can hear
dreams.
the purse. Good boy.
Psycole, I will come to England and smack you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
And my cat's just staring at me like, I like this, but please stop. And yes, all right. Anyone want to give us a recap of what happened last session?
Sure. Last session, I forced Garland to strip. Mostly because I just wanted to make sure he did not have any items on him that could be used as a weapon. And in the process, Mael, or Flo, decided it was a brilliant idea to rip some of his wolf cloak and stuff it into his mouth before he could verbally cast. Oren and Craren helped tie up the remaining prisoners whilst Mael went inside to kind of look for the person that had run off before. And finds, whilst searching through the castle, found a gnoll and some humans tied up in chains who she released. Oren went in to supervise to make sure Mael did not kill too many extra people, and collected a number of different rifles and some papers from the castle, as well as a shiny lantern, which I believe he's kept for himself, and some cash. Mael and Oren also have a separate side-to-side about her crusade to destroy the Silver Flame, and Oren says that he will support her in that. She's not entirely sure that he is being sincere, but that was kind of okay. Romulus and Remus decide it would be a good idea to Romulus and Remus manhandle the prisoners out of the area while Flo runs ahead to collect the door, and Oren breaks the bridge when he decides to be a little bit clumsy walking across. Bear in mind that we've tied all of the freed prisoners that we have together. And Craren decides he would like to go with the sensible person and also catches up with Mael during the movement out of the castle. We successfully managed to get them up a waterfall, but it's decided that it's probably safest if we put them inside the door, which Mael opens, and Romulus goes inside because Romulus was not here, and therefore we needed a quiet place to stuff him so that he didn't get killed in any further combat. Which now technically means Romulus is the older twin because he spent an extra day inside, whereas Remus had only spent 15 minutes, and therefore now Romulus is the older brother by about 23 hours and 45 minutes. I'm assuming it's a 24-hour clock in Eberron. Remus will be
Yes.
getting in there later on to make sure he's still his older brother.
Uh-huh.
And then en route back to the city, we collected the Behir and Basilisk corpses that we had left floating around in a cave elsewhere. Whilst we were travelling, i.e. whilst Kraran, Oren and Remus was travelling and collecting the corpses, Mael goes to have a conversation with Ravassa, the Coatl?
Coatl, yes.
Yes,
Coatl.
thank you.
The
Inside our little pocket dimension. And they have a little heart-to-heart about how the Church of the Silver Flame has become
Corrupted.
arseholes since they were originally formed, basically. Once we get back to the city, Remus calls down a were-raven, and Kraran poops all over his style and sends off a load of paper messages to the relevant people to let them know that we have come back. The were-raven goes and summons Durin, and we meet Durin en route, and then basically Durin gets the very real feeling that we are somehow incredibly competent and incompetent at the same time, basically because we have brought all of these random corpses back with us, and we're asking him where to get rid of them all, and as well as his prisoners that he wanted. We quickly do a quick slop around town to get rid of the Behir and Basilisks as best as we can. One off to the butcher, one off to Imogen for whatever weird trinket thing that she wants to do. I think Oren took the prize. No, Oren or Kraran took the prize, which is the map of the Wayward Traveller, which is one of the trinkets that we could get from Imogen. And then we go to drop off the prisoners.
We also got extra money for the Bahir.
Yes, we got extra money for the Behir and for the ears and the rifles and various other bits and pieces. Once we get to we were kind of stood in the room with Garland at the time, and Yaffe offers to conclude his deal with Remus and decides to bite him, also reacting slightly weirdly to his odd taste, which Mael confirms is something that's been around for a while. Mael is also worried about Akites and his reaction, given that he has gone off on one a little bit. And I think we were kind of ushered out of the room in readiness for the evening festivities at that point, but for some reason I stopped writing notes. So I think that's where we got to.
Yes.
Yeah, we were about to basically go.
Sounds about right. You can have a point of inspiration for that one. If you already have it, you can bounce it to someone else.
Mine.
And with that, if everyone is as comfortable as we are going to get, and I can have my hand back, Cat. Hi.
You can't.
No, I can't, because as soon as I put my left hand on my keyboard to type anything, his forehead is right here and just pushes me. So we are going to do that. We are gonna do that. And I'm gonna do this real quick. And nope, that was the wrong document. There we go. The mid-morning light is bright, wispy clouds moving lazily in the sky, and the air is crisp around you. There's a vague scent of blood, grime, dirt, and metal in the air around you, Romulus. A scent that doesn't seem in a hurry to leave. You have fulfilled this mission. The servants of the pure flame have been driven from the great crag, and their leader is captured. You have been paid for the Behir and the Basilisks. Remus has been bitten by a lycanthrope, making both of you were creatures now. One night remains of the full moon for this cycle. One more night of guarding the tavern, though if the windows are still intact from the previous night remains to be seen. Most of the rest of the day remains in front of you, and you are exhausted. What would you like to do?
Gods, I'm exhausted.
I feel you, buddy.
You've also
like we
spent 24 hours inside the door.
I'm fucking hungry as well. I feel older than you as well, Chris. This is how you feel.
I feel young and carefree.
Just you wait until you have your first transformation, following in your older brother's footsteps.
Shots fired.
Shall Shall we head to the inn and get something to eat and rest a bit?
Yeah.
I think we could all do with that.
All right. The town is slowly waking up, and most shops are open, but not many people are moving around as of yet. It is a little bit of a maneuvering they needed to get the horses back down to the inn, but you managed to eventually. The air is cold currently. It's okay around where you're at, but you can from time to time see the puffs of smoke coming out of people's mouths and noses as you walk by. As you approach the tavern, there are not that many people around outside it at this moment. You don't even see any drunk people sleeping under strange places. It seems strangely empty.
That's a bit odd.
In what way?
Well, usually around the celebrations, usually do you find drunk people everywhere? Like we did the day before.
Maybe the events of what have been happening have put people on edge.
Maybe.
So feeling less festive than normal.
Well, if that was the case, it's gonna be very festive tonight.
I can't tell if
Especially
that's
since-
sarcasm or not.
I mean, pray do
I-
tell. In what way would you say it would be more festive tonight? It's like, is it an escalating thing, or
It's usually the last day of the full moon, so people are like more festive usually then, and also when they get to know that we have one of the leaders of the Silver Flames, all the lycanthropes is gonna be ecstatic. I want to rip him to pieces as a end of the full moon, most likely. And she starts like playing with her fingers, like a little bit, you know. I just want to rip off his face and maybe one of his toes at a time, then heal them back together and rip them off again.
cruel and unusual punishment is what you're saying?
Valid considering the circumstances.
I mean, yes, he is one of the what they call the top hunters.
I mean, it felt really good just scratching his face.
Alright.
Ah,
Remus
yeah,
will walk
remind me
over
not to
here
piss you off.
and will
I'm not a
ask
bar.
why it's unusually quiet.
Oh, well, we had to chase some people off. They were getting a bit rowdy. And, well... Nope, where is it? Oh, and the boss lady basically shut the tavern down around midnight. And, oh, you might want to fix the back window when you have the time before she wakes up again. She's sleeping by that table, by the way.
We will be quiet.
Got it.
So if you want that payment, better make her
Definitely
believe.
want that payment.
Yeah, you better make her believe that it was all a dream. You still have your
I
rooms,
can
by
do
the
my
way.
best.
What were
Thanks.
they? Were they just being general rowdy, or were they getting rowdy over a very particular thing?
Yeah, it's basically the same kind of thing, same kind of deal. Someone
Just
decided
general
to,
drunks.
yeah, someone decided to throw a
Yeah.
turnip at someone else that someone else dodged that hit the window instead.
I see.
It's been a while since I've seen what a frozen turnip can do to a window.
That's concerning.
Well, now we know.
Yeah. Well, you want food? You want
Please.
showers?
Yes.
Yeah,
I don't think we've bathed in a very long time.
I prestidigitate a few times a day, but
Now all of you look like you've been dragged through a sewer system.
Near enough.
I
That's
just
Odd
realized that Flo
compliment.
never. I just realized that Flo never cleaned up, and she still has blood around her mouth and down her clothes.
I don't know.
I can't promise you hot water unless you'd go for the baths. Well, the bathtub one, singular. There is upstairs. That's gonna take a while, but we do have. I can heat water, and I can dunk it on you.
I mean, I can magically heat water.
That would probably help too. Food I can get you,
Yeah.
drinks I can get you. Your rooms are still upstairs.
wonderful. Thank you very much.
I'll go fix the window before she wakes up.
Right.
Yeah, I'll help with that, and then I'll have a bath. And as he's wandering by, he's looking for like a basically, yeah, he's wandering out back, but he's sort of peering at the tables. He's looking for sort of like a wide wooden board because he has an idea that he might take a bath while eating breakfast.
Ah.
So he will put a board across the bath once he's sat himself in it.
There are not really any loose wooden boards around here, but you could have a tray if you ask the bartender.
Yeah, he would ask as he's repairing the window.
Hold on. Oh yeah, I'll bring you a tray.
Excellent.
At 60 feet. Bam. There you go.
Thank you.
Don't know
Is
why.
Flo going to crash his bathtub again?
That could be funny. And As you walk past Oren, I'm guessing towards the back, you do feel this kind of chilly draft along the floorboards, and coming from this side. And then
Okay.
as you walk past, this window back here is broken. Letting
Is it broken into like a million pieces, or just like 2 or 5 or what?
There seems to be 5 large pieces with about 6 or 7 smaller ones on the ground.
Ah, that's not so bad. It'll take him a while, but he'll do it.
Yeah. It'll take you, I'd say, half an hour if you cast mending.
Yeah.
To get all the pieces in there.
Yeah, Flo with the help, like holding it in place and stuff.
Yeah, it'll take you roughly half an hour to
Thanks.
fix it. Kryron, what are you doing?
Enjoying everyone else's work. And while everyone else is doing work, he's getting changed. Because why would he stand around just watching other people do work? That seems annoying. And when he's done changing, he will have food.
Right. Well, let me double check something real quick, because apparently I've...
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
Hi, cat. Well, window is being repaired and clothes are being changed. Alric, the bartender, has wandered out away into the kitchen and grabbed what is basically the standard fare that you've had the past few times you've had breakfast here. There's some porridge, cheese bread, some smoked ham, warm milk, tea, coffee, or alcoholic beverage of choice.
Because everyone would like to have a pint with their porridge, I guess.
At least one in
Yeah,
your party does.
So have you never been through an airport in the morning?
I mean, yes, I have, and I've totally done that myself.
Yeah,
Oh no.
yeah. I might have done that flying home from Ireland. It wasn't morning, it was lunch, but still. And I was 2 steps away from breaking someone or something. Yes.
Bricky.
Yeah, true. And in an effort to not wake Riona, the bar owner, who's currently head down on this table, Alaric will basically carry everything out to the room where Oren has been repairing the window.
Excellent.
Bringing a separate tray for you, Oren. He basically he puts it down. Well, he puts everything down and he lifts the top tray off with everything on it, and there's a second tray beneath that you can just load up with whatever you want from the other stuff and take with you.
And yes, once he's finished with the window, he's going to load up a not unsizable portion of food, like his fair share, and slither off to the bathtub with his tray.
Slither off?
Slither off.
Is there
Slink
something
away.
you're not telling me, Oren?
No? I mean, lots of things, but that's mostly because you haven't asked.
And then after leaving the
I
food,
have-
he'll leave.
Yes,
You
but
two.
it was more of I haven't observed you slithering before.
Like sneaking.
Ah, you meant like that.
Yeah.
I was just trying to envision Oren just gradually, slithering along, belly down on the floor on his way down the stairs and into the kid.
It's like full
No,
on like
he's just-
Grinch.
He's
Yes.
just sneaking.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, cat just went. Boop, boop. Boop. I think he wants something, and
And he slithered away.
Slither.
all right. Breakfast in hand, and it's been a day, and a night, and a morning for all of you.
It's been all those things.
Yes, and
In that order.
yes, yes, it has. You have all been awake for more than 24 hours at this point. So I need everyone to roll me a Constitution save.
The hell you do.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's a 5.
Yeah, the events are catching up with at least 2 of you.
I mean, well, considering we've been rolling. Apparently, besides now, we've been rolling shit for weeks. It's not. It's all par for the course at the moment.
Well, the spellcasters are down for the count.
It's so weak.
The strong
Suck
ones.
My balls.
I mean,
Wow.
maybe, but not right now.
While Remus is aching, he's probably going to quickly send a message for
Romulus.
It's kind of like Romulus. See, I don't even know my own name. Basically send an update via the Sending Stone saying that talks are ongoing. I've been delayed a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't take long for to get a reply, which basically glad to hear you're still with the program. Strange to hear you did not choose to stay with the Enclave. Hope to hear progress reports. The engineers have reached the Druid's village. And that's it. I ran out of words.
Oh. Okay, no talk about that then. That's fine. All right.
So
Gotta make sure we
survived.
keep him. We survived. Gotta make sure we update him more regularly.
Nah, he's fine. Just going in a general direction, right?
I am on parole technically. I need to do that.
Oh, okay. So more like you need to make sure. If we check in
I need to
regularly, rather
update
than
him,
we
yeah.
need to make sure. Yeah.
Yes. Anyway, yes. Shall we have breakfast and try and recuperate?
All right. Well, the Bumbling Bear Inn is very quiet. And so if you decide to spend at least 6 hours here, all of you can get a long rest. It will be...
Time would you say it is?
Currently it's like 10 a.m.
Okay.
So the elves will be
Afternoonish.
back in the fray of things at about 2 p.m. and the rest will be up at about 4 p.m.
Yeah, but that was so around afternoonish.
Yeah.
Yeah. To get the show on the road.
Oren is asleep in the bath.
That's not great.
Oh. Remus
He's
eats
fine.
most of bed.
Unlike his mother, he has the capacity of sleep swimming.
I have concerns.
Flo.
After helping Oren with the window, she would have just went inside, sit by the bar, bloodied as hell. But she's used to being up 24 hours, apparently.
Yeah, apparently. Both Remus and Mile are both fine. Well, tired, a bit, run down, but still with the program.
But she will just like sit down and look at the barkeep and be like, "So nothing more happened?"
Not here. Not entirely sure what you did. Did you try a mug of Knoll?
More a mug of Silverhand.
Well, good on you. You're still here.
I'm not quite sure if they are gonna be here for long, though.
Oh. One less person causing havoc in the city. I'm all for it.
Is Craren still here? Downstairs.
Why?
Are you still downstairs?
Bran is having food.
Yes, it would be in here.
I haven't bothered moving any token.
Oh.
Because we've been eating hare, and we've been eating, we've been eating hare, we've been doing things other places. I have no idea where people are doing things, so I'm going to assume it's here.
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, she would just take, was it porridge?
Yeah, porridge, bread, cheese, ham, and something to drink.
She will lean over and take the whole ham that he's been cutting up. And basically just put it under her hand and be like, "Thank you."
It's part of your breakfast. Go for it.
"Thank you." And she will basically walk over with a big ham under her hand, porridge on the other, being like, Craren?
Yes.
You can send like paper messages to people, right?
Uh-huh.
Could you send one for me?
Maybe.
Can I have some paper to write on?
Oh.
Craren is pleasantly surprised that the male possessed the knowledge of the scribes.
I can
Here.
write and read.
No, I mean, Karen isn't saying this. It's more of a impressive. There's people. There's more people in this party than Karen that is possessing the ability to write. Karen is making a mental note of this.
And she will basically take like the paper. She will set the ham down on the table with the porridge, go back and like clean her hands a little bit on her, I would say, jacket,
Mm-hmm.
and just take the paper and quill or pen and just sit over there, and you can see her very concentrated writing.
It's the thing with the squiggly lines.
And she, after like writing, she will like fold it once and give it to Karen. Can she maybe send this to Akiris?
Sure, I can do that.
Thank you.
Now, watch this. And he folds things up as is tradition. But considering it's also magical paper, it's also half leap or halfway, folding itself. So making a couple of major folds, and then the in-between bits starts folding itself. So yeah, you do this thing, and then put a crease over there, and then you do this thing, and then you put another crease over there, and then this thing, and Cran is engrossing himself in what he perceives is genuine interest in learning on how to use magical paper. So, and then you fold this one, and then over here, and then this is a bird, and off it goes. Did you follow?
You can see her very entranced by how you use magic. I mean, she doesn't understand it, but she's very intrigued.
So as I was saying, it's not very complicated, but it's very handy.
I wouldn't mind learning how to fold paper.
We can do this.
I'm not very good with magic, though.
We can do this together at some point. Okay.
You can see her tail wagging a little bit underneath her cloak.
No.
I also do want to talk to you, though, Remus.
Oh, Remus has basically scoffed his face and disappeared upstairs to bed. And if you were to make your way upstairs, you'll hear a very loud snoring coming from upstairs.
And snoring away. Yes.
Snarl.
Then she would basically look at Karen and be like, I don't know if I should apologize or not for one of my mentors biting another member of the party.
Why would you apologize? Do you have any reason to apologize? From how I understand it, you're not part of any crew of limitations.
Well, the Fela only bites the people that consent to being bitten, meaning he did want it, but I'm also a little bit concerned about that.
I mean, and that is fair, but let's just put it this way. He didn't want it. He explicitly asked for it and made a deal for it. So if you want to look at it that way, he not only consented to it, he essentially purchased it.
I just hope he also understands what being a lycanthrope comes with.
I think Romulus will kind of quickly put in there. I think this is something that if he doesn't know now, I think he will quickly learn. He's not stupid. I know he's a barbarian, but he's not stupid in that sense. He
No,
will.
no. I don't think he's stupid. That's not it. It's just more that well, like and you can see her look around herself, being a
He's
little bit like.
thick.
I mean, like Yafe said, there's a reason why you haven't only bitten 3 people before.
Hmm.
Go on.
Like Yafe said, you have killed everyone else who turned. Mostly because they were out of control.
And
I don't think I'm the only one who noticed he loses control a little bit.
in what way?
Like when I
Contextualize
want
this.
is bloodlust a thing I can say I can kind of understand?
I understand where you're coming from. And you're posing this as a risk. Do you feel it is?
Mm. And you can see her scratch behind her ear. Well, I don't know you all that well.
It's entirely fair.
I mean, I'm still very sorry that I bit Remus without him actually knowing that I bit him.
You mean Romulus?
Romulus, sorry. It's Remus.
One of the R's.
Yeah, one of those guys.
A little bit of R&R.
Yes, why the
Yes.
fuck did you do that?
Believe it or not, we went through various different like famous twins from history. We could have been Asterix and Obelisk at one point for whatever his name is. Yes,
Oh,
but we
so
thought
much-
Romulus and Remus was more appropriate.
You could have done Castor and Pollux and it would have been easier to keep you apart.
Remus and
mean-
Romulus is fit.
And I mean, at least one
I
of them
mean,
is
you
a
know,
Volta, so you know.
I mean, Romulus, you know Remus more than I do.
I think it's going to be okay, considering we are like if he's going to be doing his first transformation tonight.
Oh, he will.
It better to do it here than somewhere else, I think, which is what a big reason why I'm glad to have, been in a place that kind of understands this. If you are worried about his rage and how that's been going, considering the spewing psychic fire all over the place, that in itself is concern to me because I'm not sure we that's new and we don't really know a lot about that. We assume that's I assume that could be dragon related from what we've learned. His connection.
Your connection. I'm still concerned after biting you. And you can see her having like this a little bit of concern in her eyes and her ears dropping a little bit.
Well, I don't think I've had any. It doesn't seem like I've got any of that dragon connection as far as I'm aware yet. So we'll tackle that hurdle when we get there. But I like to think I'm doing okay with how things are going.
Oh, you're doing very good. You can see her like waving with her arms, being like, no, you're doing very okay. And that's not what I'm saying. It's just everyone takes transforming different.
Yes. And I think however way Remus takes his transformation, I think I just saw the chat and that is the most a dragon spleen. What the hell? I think anyway, center. I think however he handles his transformation, he's in the best place for it, and he'll have us around in case something goes wrong, and other people who are experienced in handling something like this.
That also brings me to the second questions before I bring this ham upstairs.
You want to be alone with this ham?
Yes, she wants to be alone with her ham. She's a very messy eater.
Mm-hmm.
You can basically, you have seen her eat, but I would imagine that Oren would be very disapproval of how she eats. She eats like a wolf. She's basically ripping things apart.
He'd honestly be fine with it. He would just prestidigitate you after you were done.
Yeah, basically. So it would be
And
like
every service that you may have
the
touched.
napkin, basically, yeah, being like, no. Do you still want to be locked up like your brother is gonna be? I mean, you handled yourself very good.
I did. I will have a think. If Remus is going to get locked up, perhaps having me there might help.
Yeah, just remember you're not allowed in the same cell because...
Oh, yeah. I mean, being close, next door might help.
Yeah, last time they did that, it didn't go well.
Noted. But do you think it will be useful for me to be there with him during his first transformation?
I think it would be helpful, yeah. I mean, I had all of my mentors around, lucky for me.
That is where I'm kind of leaning.
And I will also throw rocks at him for fun.
Ha! Now he'll know how it feels. As long as you don't throw rocks at me this time.
I can't promise.
We shall see. But yeah, I think I'll stay with him, make sure he handles things as well as he can. If that can put you at ease a little bit more.
Like I said, I'm not worried about you. You managed to control yourself, like I said, quite well. But Yafe is a very special hybrid.
I think
there's
all the more... Go on.
Like, there's not many purebreds in general. They usually try to make it... And you can see her stop as she's saying it a bit. They usually try to make sure they're safe. And you can see her get a more concerned look on her face. I'm gonna go check on Oren real quick.
Okay.
Remember to get some rest. You both do look very tired.
You too. Enjoy that ham.
I will before bed. And
See you
she
later.
will head upstairs, but her tail will be like between her tails a little bit.
I say to you, Karen, what do you think she meant by that?
Do you want an honest answer? Or do you want the slightly more interpretive version of things?
We've got hours. Give me both.
Well, I think it's more of a, let's just say that from how I understand things, concerns are of the nature where things can be unpredictable. And as they are unpredictable, it's difficult to see where things are heading. And the concern is that things have gone bad before, so it might again. And because it's the reason, because it's what we don't know, it's difficult to prepare for the eventuality that things might hit the proverbial fan. But from a more interpretive point of view, it's more. I think it's more of a concern of things might turn different than what we might think, and there are many unclear variables. So it's more of a concern of things can be very lycanthropy-esque from a, it's hilarious to watch from the sidelines, but it might be difficult to be your brother in a few moments, if you catch my drift.
I understand.
Because we don't know how this will pan out yet.
Yeah.
Further consequences that may or may not arise, that's a different story. But we don't know the initial conditions, so we don't know what to prepare for yet. That's sort of where I think we're going.
Yeah. Well, I think I'll make sure we both get to our cells in time then, and just keep a close eye on him and see how things go.
Yes.
And go from there. I know she isn't concerned about me, but I am concerned as well about how his first transformation is going to go, considering how things have gone with his anger management. If you catch my meaning.
Yes. Most definitely. I am contemplating installing huge iron rods into the door pocket dimension for needy lycanthropes. Let's put it that way.
I shall be right
Might
back.
ask Remus to help me
Oh,
install
dear.
them eventually, but just saying, it's an option.
Okay. That generally might be what good idea, especially if we're in a situation that you know, we can't exactly get away from a populated area in time or whatnot.
Oh yeah, definitely. And if we were to, let's not discuss the bits where prisoners is a thing, but it's more of a, in the event that we're in the middle of nowhere and we need to take care of something, and it's difficult to knock someone unconscious enough times to end up in a city somewhere without killing them, and killing them is a hassle to make them alive again. So let's not do that if we don't have to. So I'm just saying, it prepares for both scenarios, right?
For sure, for sure. Well, in that
So
case then,
DM is getting snacks.
Yeah, I have ginger snaps. And I fed the cat.
Parrot.
Oh, feed the beast.
Yes.
Excellent. Then I scratched that off my to-do list.
In that case, then I think I'm going to head up to one of the rooms and try and relax a bit.
I mean, someone did already they brought her meat with her, so you know.
All right.
I'll
As
see you in a
Orin
few hours.
drowned.
Neat.
Well, all
As
of
Orin
you.
drowned in the bathtub.
He hasn't drowned. He's napping in the bathtub.
He's blowing bubbles.
Yes. Well, no. His.
Yeah.
I think if Flo wanders in and sees him, he's sort of leaned back with his head sort of tilting over the back of the bathtub in deep meditation with a scorpion sleeping on his face.
DM just for tits and pickles, how warm would you say the cube of heating is? As in, how much warmth do you think it generates? Would it keep a already warm bath warm?
I'd say so, yeah.
Then Craren has definitely put that one into the bath with Oren for the express purpose of having a prolonged hot bath.
Yeah, so Flo just making sure, like, Orin isn't drowned, and me, like, seeing Craren come upstairs, she's like, "Aye, he's in safe hands."
Excellent.
Yeah, meanwhile, there is a scorpion just fast asleep on his face as well. So,
And Flo will go to her little her little corner cupboard. What is it called? Cabinet? Oh, okay. No. It was a broom's closet. It was a closet.
Yeah, it's a broom closet that someone decided to put a bed in. There's only room for the bed in there. So
it's a ham. Is it a cartoon ham or is it just a piece? It's a slab of meat?
it's basically a slab of meat with a few like bits of string around it, but that's it.
Good, because that avoids the bone humor.
Yeah. No, there's no bone in this ham.
Page, no.
yeah, excellent.
All right. Well, in the middle of the afternoon, all of you will have had a chance to have a long rest. And as mentioned last session, you have all leveled up when you reach the city.
Yes, on waking up, Oren will notice that there is a certain heating cube in his bath and, yeah, dry off, wrap something around himself and slither over to give it back to Craren. Just thank you.
I'm happy to you have provided.
I feel so clean.
Good. Because you can be a dirty, dirty boy.
You like that?
I wasn't suggesting otherwise.
All right, on a scale of 1 to Raisin, how prune is Oren right now?
He spent 4 hours in a bathtub, you tell me.
Well, at least he won't need makeup to be Nana Knits now.
There only his hands and feet would have pruned, but yes.
He looks like his age in human years.
Yeah, basically.
Ooh, be nice.
All right.
Oh no.
The city is a lot more bustling by the time you all wake up, and the tavern is rowdy once again. I am, once again, not going to put every token on here because that will just crash my application.
Considering we have, what, 120 dogs now?
Yes! You have 10 dogs, 2 horses, one elos, and a bunch of people in the tavern. Yeah. The horse. Elam, yes. Elam is in the stables with the horses, though.
And Pierce. But Pierce is generally on Oren's person.
Yes. Male,
Yes.
when you wake up, there is a small black bird sitting on one of the posts for the bed, looking at you.
She'll sit up and just look at it.
Around one of its talons is what looks like a tiny little scroll. And it holds its foot up.
Is this one of Durin's messengers?
No. This is one...
She'll take the note.
Yep. This is one you don't know.
She doesn't recognize the smell?
No.
She'll look at the note.
Do you unroll it? Or because it's rolled up like a tiny little scroll?
Yeah, she'll unroll it as she looks at the bird.
As you unroll it, there is fine text all along it.
And you can see, and the bird can see her like, oh, for fuck's sake.
And along the like very fine straight lines, you see Mile Bleakwood, as a token of your services to the nation of Droam and the daughters of Sorakel, we have left you the means of helping your friend. Find a tiefling named Jax in Sandrar. They will have all that is needed to lift the curse. And at the bottom, you see in like really like snaky, almost calligraphy, it says Sorakatra.
And she looks up at the... Is the bird gone?
No, it's sitting there looking at you.
Should I let you out the window? And there's no window here. There's just like, how did you get in?
Bird-shaped hole in the ceiling, like Angry Birds.
And she will like give a bow to the bird.
The bird bows its head to you, and then almost as if pulled into the shadows, it just vanishes.
And as soon as the bird is gone, she hits the wall. Hard. Very hard.
You can hear like a boom through the whole building, basically. Not that hard, but yeah. Someone who's on the other side of that wall can just hear a thump.
I don't know who has the neighboring room to Mile. I'm not sure if it was the twins or Oren and Praren that had the neighboring room.
I can't remember what.
Oh,
you
I
said.
can't remember.
Yeah, me neither. That's what happens when you don't make the second floor map.
Oh,
Alright.
pity. Hi.
And she will walk very angrily downstairs, still not clean.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. You don't understand, Oren. She's not used to cleaning.
Oh, come here. And yeah, he's going to prestidigitate her from ear tip to tail tip.
She just walks past him and like goes to the bartender and like slams both her hands on the counter, being like, "I need ale right now."
Are you
Ooh.
quite
Yeah,
okay?
I see Oren hovering around, literally prestidigitating her as she's tramping about.
I will say this is quite a sight to behold.
Right. Do you want strong ale, cheap ale, or the good ale?
Strong ale.
Right, coming up. Anyone else want anything? Yeah, never mind. And Alec turns around and grabs one of the big tankards from the wall, fills it, and puts it in front of Mel.
And she shugs it.
Right.
Easy now.
She's shugging it.
Yes. Easy now.
Mel, don't you think you should pace yourself a little bit?
You know how a teenager looks at their parents with a death stare?
Pretend I didn't say anything. You're a grown woman. You can do what you want. Barkeep,
Yes.
Tiny.
Alric.
Yeah, that's what I said. Tiny. Yeah, little wink. You got any milk?
Sure.
Bonk, bonk.
Thanks. I'll get him milk. And once the milk arrives, he's going to grab his little spice pouch and add a little cinnamon and nutmeg, and then warm it up and drink it.
Nice. Alec looks at you. Huh. That's a brilliant idea.
You want to try it?
Nah. Can't drink
All right.
milk. Upsets my stomach.
Well, actually, I got a thing that you can probably do. Basically, any kind of nut, but the milder ones are better. So, like, not peanuts, but like almonds or cashews, that kind of thing. Grind them up with some water, and then strain it. Like, grind it up really, really, really well, so you get most of it into paste. Add water. Mix it around, strain it out, and you've got yourself a milk substitute.
I'll try it the next time we can buy nuts that are not hazelnuts.
Yeah. Well, I've never tried a hazelnut milk. I'm sure that tastes pretty good.
I can try it. We don't really get
Yeah.
almonds or the exotic ones here.
Yeah, well, hazelnuts would probably work. Add a bit of chocolate to it, or cacao powder if you've got it. Brilliant.
You know the bit I said about the exotic stuff?
Oh yeah. And he's going to tip out into an empty cup that isn't wet. Basically 8 servings of cacao powder. Just there you go.
What do you want for it?
Free.
Of all the things
Huh.
I didn't think I would hear today, Oren say today, was the suggestion of nut milk.
He's quite fond of nut milk.
Crown has
Particularly
noticed.
the salty kind.
Oh,
Um,
no.
This is a mature channel.
Yes.
If you're under 18, kindly fuck off.
Or don't tell us.
Don't tell us, and
Yes.
then
Leave.
I kind of lost what I was going to say, but yes, it is currently mid-afternoon. The sun will set in about 2 hours because it's still winter,
Yay.
and moonrise will be in about 8. So you have a little bit of time if you want to grab something or do something before the final night of these five nights in the full moon. I keep thinking 5 nights
Five
at
Nights at
Freddy's every
Freddy's.
time. Jaffe has allowed you to go back to the revelry if you want to be there. There was talk about locking people up for the night.
Well, do we have to lock them up if we take them to the revelry?
No, not really.
Yeah.
I want to see whether or not I can suplex a Minotaur again.
This time as a werepanther.
Yeah.
Do you not think it might be wise, brother, for your first transformation to maybe do it in a more controlled environment like I did?
No.
Contemplation wasn't your strong suit, was it?
I tried.
Sorry, my
Risk
internet went kaput
assessment
for a moment.
wasn't your strong
Say
suit.
anything.
No, he just turning around looking for sanity or reality check or something.
Just like,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
what do I
Yeah.
say?
Yeah, Flo would look at Remus. Still dead serious, no smile, no nothing. You're going to the prison if you like it or not.
Why don't we just take him to the revelry? If he gets out of hand, Yaffe can put a paw on top of his head and hold him still.
Yaffe will be here.
Ah. Balls.
I thought Yaffe was going to the revelry.
He's only supposed to be there one day, right?
He usually gets there on the second night. But it kind of depends. If he wants to be out there, he usually gets out there on the second night, and then depending on if he finds it entertaining or not, he'll stay the full 4 or leave early. He's only
And he left early.
supposed to be there for 1 or 2, but you know.
And the wizard is also here, so it's fine.
Yeah.
But who's going to tell a huge ass werepanther no? Right?
Yeah. Particularly on a night where he has reason to celebrate.
Remus, you
That's so
obstinate
weird,
cock.
What?
Hmm.
Unlike my brother, I've chosen to do this.
Unlike your brother, he doesn't have an anger issue.
I don't have an anger issue.
He doesn't
Surely
have an
not.
issue with his anger.
flashback to every rage he has had in this campaign so far, including the ones where he's breathing literal psychic fire.
No, Remus doesn't have an anger issue. It's everyone else that has issues with his anger.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't have an anger issue.
Sure.
We just feel it might be safer for everyone, including yourself, to have your first change in a more secure environment.
Yes.
I mean, how much
But-
damage could he do with the revelry with other lycanthropes?
Revelry.
Revelry.
There's mostly
I can
humans
speak.
there.
But
How?
what are we going to do for the next month?
Okay.
For the next full moon? If I can't control my transformation in a crowded location now, then
How
in a
about-
month's time, are you going to drag us all the way back here to time me back up again? When
Okay.
we could be in the
How
middle of...
about I put it like this? You do whatever the fudge nuggets you want to do with your transformation. I will not be held accountable for your mistakes, wrongdoings, and inflicted misery.
I have a
Fair.
solution.
I'll tell you what. Okay? Hear me out. We take him down wherever he wants to go. But we knock his we knock him around a bit, so if need be, I can easily put him to sleep.
So just to get this really clear, right? You're going to attempt to knock me around a bit when Flo and Romulus have both transformed after being beaten around a bit.
Fair point. Never mind.
I have a.
I suggest we chain him to a pole by the testicles.
Let's not do that. That I
I
mean, while it sounds like a lovely time, I think he needs to consent to that one.
I have an idea. As well as cells in the castle mountain area, there is also an arena. If that could be locked down, and maybe Yaffe and some others whoever is experienced enough to maybe handle situations if things were to go south, at least he'll be in an area where he can safely cause some damage.
Yeah. But I think it's up to him.
It's his mistake to make. I can only suggest a reasonable course of action. It's his prerogative to choose to not the fuck do it. And if he chooses not the fuck to do it, at that point, it's his responsibility, his game, his problem. I will be doing fuck all to help. I will be enjoying pints and company.
And
Your
if
move.
if we were to go to the arena and stay there, I'll be transformed too, meaning we can have a properly scrap if it comes to it.
Yes.
Yeah, we can race him.
No, don't worry. I was going to ask the question about mechanically speaking, how does the hybrid transformation work? But for how long does it? But it won't matter because it's a full moon. But it's
I think
based on
normally
your
it's like
con
an
modifier,
hour.
isn't it? If it's normally.
Yeah, then you're normally when it's not a full moon, it is a number of hours equal to your con modifier.
Yeah.
Void.
Another void.
Void kitty.
There's void kitties everywhere.
It's the voids. They are together.
I love how we've
Yeah.
both
We
black
got
hats and we're playing
voids,
twins in
they're
this campaign.
multiplying.
All right. So, what's the decision? Are you going to the arena? Are you going to the revelry? Are you sticking in the city? What's happening?
Mila's given up
Well,
at this point,
Romulus,
talking
your
to these people.
camera's a little bit wonk.
Get me
Well,
chlorophyll.
people with the affliction will making the decision.
Yep.
Remus Stark's packing up, ready for the revelry.
I guess we're going places.
Remus will go to sit, like stand next to Mal and be like, "We will have to keep an eye on him there then."
And you can
That's
hear
all right,
Mal. You can see Mal looking at you with a side eye, and then she looks forward at her empty second ale.
The bombastic side eye.
Yes, the bombastic side eye.
Mm.
As you walk outside Remus, you can see there's a lot of people around at this time. People are gathering around the Bumbling Bear and other places where ale can be had. You also know that it's going to take you about 4 hours on foot to get to the farm. So, the rest of you are also going to the revelry? Or are you...
How long in the cart?
Suppose so.
Cart is just barely faster.
Mm.
It's more comfortable, but it's barely faster.
Mm.
Okay. How about this? Going places, doing things. Are we coming back, spending another night, or is it worth bringing the cart and then depart from there?
That makes sense.
Do we still
don't-
not need to have some discussions about the railroad here?
Mm.
I believe we've already got permission to bring it to the crag.
Yeah.
Oh, do we?
Yes. You
that
basically
would've
went to
been- that
the
would've
crag to talk about the reward for saving Durin and have a safe place for the one at the time new lycanthrope to get some training in, and a safe place to transform during the full moon.
That would have been lovely before I sent that message. The talks were ongoing. I'll have to let him know tomorrow if we live that long. Okay.
What we do want to do though is I do want to pop into the enclave to see whether or not they'd be prepared to take the dogs off our hands.
10 a bit too many for you.
Yes.
All right.
And I don't want to just give them away inappropriately, given that the ogres on the gate on the way in wanted to eat them as a snack.
Yep, I do not agree with that. I'd like them to have nice homes.
All right. You
Nice.
heading to the Sarask enclave? On the way?
Yeah, if we've still got some time,
Yeah.
why not?
Yeah, you got
then-
about 8 hours until moonrise, and it takes you 4 hours to get to the farm. Or the farm place.
Yeah, and then maybe still come back here tomorrow and get one more good night's sleep under our belts, and then go back out into the wild.
At which point we are leaving the cart here. That's
Yes.
decided.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I mean, not to make, just judging on what would make more sense from a logistical point of view. And if we going back here to get some rest anyway, we might as well keep things here and make this our area of departure. tomorrow.
All right.
Yes.
Making your way over to the Thrask Enclave, you do pass the slightly fenced in kobold quarters, and you pass the markets, and it seems like there's a lot of people and a lot of partying happening. But no one seems to be gathering in one specific spot or more than usual. Like, there are some fire pits and there are some braziers all around where people are standing, keeping warm, both from the outside and from the inside, with copious amounts of alcohol and good food. And you get over to the Thrask Enclave, which is over here. Let me move you to...
Cryon is now stuck at the market because trinkets, they might be good.
Give me a... Roll me a d20.
Sure. Boop. That's a second 4 of today. There you go.
With a 4, there are some trinkets and doodads. You do see what looks like a amulet of some kind that looks like it has some cogwheels on it. You also see a cape hanging from a stall that seems to be moving against the wind, just randomly. And and what looks like a tiny little orb that seems to be glowing on its own, just hovering slightly above the counter at the market. At the
Oh,
market
I like
stall.
this one.
Which one of the 3?
The hovering lighty bits.
The woman behind us is, oh yes, that is an Everbright orb.
Ooh.
For only 15 gold pieces, it will light up your small area, such as a small cupboard or a lantern if you want it. It doesn't really glow that far, but for about 5 to 10 feet, you do have light. It's a candle that doesn't burn your house down.
I quite enjoy this.
Well, if you want it, it's 15 gold pieces, because it was quite hard to get.
And I understand, naturally. So for that reason, you will be having 15. And because this is in the middle of nowhere, you're also having 2 more.
Oh, thank you so much, kind sir. I do hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Pleasure.
Soft touch.
Crown is speaking to Oren in Elvish, but you have no idea how useful one of these things are and how hard they are to come by right in the middle of nowhere. Reading lights in the middle, reading lights in the middle of caves, things of the sort. Dark vision only works so far.
No, I completely understand that. I mean, you're a soft touch, giving that woman extra gold.
And deservedly so, because sourcing these things over here, that's a lot.
Fair. Sure, gold.
I'm going to knock off some gold. And you're going to have to fill me in with whatever the item is actually called later on down the line.
Everbright orb.
Something along those lines, yeah.
Yep.
Whatever, I'm just jotting that down.
which I believe is the core of an ever-bright lantern.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's see. So something along those lines. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum.
All right. You find
Okay.
yourselves outside the tall palisades surrounding the House Thrask enclave. On the plaque next to the door, it says House Thrask, and under it, it says knock on door for service.
Who just knocks on the door?
Excellent.
No one apparently.
I thought they said Remus knocks on the door.
Oh,
I did say I knock on the door.
okay. I thought you said
Yeah.
who knocks on the door. I was like, all right, good, go for it. All right, Remus.
Be right back. I'm just grabbing my shoe.
Fair enough.
Who's on first?
About a minute or so after you knock, the door opens and a large half-orc woman stands there, looks at you. And, can I help you?
Yes, we have been doing some work for Derek, and we have some guard dogs that we have accumulated along the way, and we were wondering whether or not they may be of use to you.
Oh, well, we can always use dogs. Come on in.
Dogs.
I walk in, followed by
10 dogs.
we haven't got names for 4 of them, but yes.
A
I haven't checked their
smattering of
names. Yes.
Oh,
That one's name is Shell. That one's name is Dog.
you're writing these down. And she'll let you in, all of you, before closing the wooden gate behind you. And looks at the dogs and let me get you the captain.
Okay. Tell him that I need about 10 minutes, and then sure. And I start ritually casting Speak with Animals.
Right. And she's marching into the building. So inside the building, or inside the palisades, you see 3 buildings. One to the north that looks like some form of like meeting hall of some kind. There's one to the southwest that looks like some form of like stables or similar, and then one right in front of you that looks like some form of like, place for people to stay, administrative building, things like that. And she walks into the main building at the front, and maybe 5 minutes later, she comes out with a human man in tow. The man is about a head shorter than her. But about as wide. And he has like this scraggly dark brown hair held back in a ponytail, and his armor is like a mishmash between like general leather armor and then bits and pieces of what looks like scale. Everything woven together to look like pretty similar to like, what can I compare that to? almost like a uniform style. But you can see like bits and pieces of metal through it. It looks like basically if you take a trench coat that has been through a wood chipper and then you've patched it up with metal pieces. And he walks over to you and oh, right. You're the group that Derek sent. Yeah, you matched the description. Sort of. Well, at least 2 of you. 3 of you, actually.
Yes, we've had a little bit of change of personnel en route.
Yeah. Don't know the young lady. Don't know the dark-haired one. Know the other 3 of you by description. How can I help? Oh,
We have a zoo.
I'm Jonas, by the way.
Jonas, did you
Right.
say?
Yeah.
Yes, we have a zoo, and we want to have less of a zoo. I could have chosen better words.
Lara
We have
here.
accumulated a number of dogs.
That's what Lara said. You want to get rid of these dogs? We could use dogs.
Rid is a strong word.
Well,
We're getting rid of the dogs? Since when?
relocating.
Well, so we would like to. Yes, we would like to make sure that they get put to good use because walking around with us is probably not really the best use of their talents. They
No,
were
they-
previously employed by the Silver Flame.
Oh. And you just happen to find them roaming?
Yeah, like you do, casually.
But the first
mean,
6 we managed to
not
convince was a
exactly.
good idea to not be in the place we were killing their masters, and the other 4 was convinced by the first 6 to all do the same in a different location than where we were killing their masters.
Oh, as long as they won't come back to bite us. They look like fine hounds.
Yes, let me just finish this ritual, and I'll have a chat with them.
They're very
He's
good boys and girls.
Oh, they look like they've been cared for.
The magic word is treats.
They're dogs, of course it is.
Well, now you've done it.
Sasha is just
All
treat.
of them starts working.
Treat.
Yeah, Oren is going to start pulling dried meat out of his pockets.
First word Remus hears as the ritual concludes is treats.
Yes, treats, and I point at Oren. Treats.
Oren is going to give each of the 10 papas a treat. And then yell a second treat.
Treat. Treat, treat, treat. Alright.
I'm
Yeah.
going to assume this illustrates my point.
Your point of what?
I said the magic word is
Yes.
In Elvish, please. They don't speak Elvish.
that is fair.
And Oran, you were given a hero point.
Oh, thank you.
Here we go. Alright. Oh, do you want anything for these hounds or?
Well, I mean, just 2 seconds. Let me just have a chat with Sasha. And I turn to Sasha.
Treat?
And I say, yes, more treats, but we would like to split you up because I don't think it's fair that 10 of you have to keep following us around all of the time. But we'd like you to come with us, Sasha. And that means that there'll be more treats for you and less for everybody else.
Oh. So, my friend's go away, and I follow you.
Well, yes, and apparently Oren is really attached to Neil, so the both of you will come with us, and then everyone else will stay here.
Neil looks to you, Sasha, Oren, Remus, Sasha, Oren. 3? Yes.
Yes. Treats. Look to Oren, and I point at Oren. Oren will give you treats, Neil.
And
Oren gives Neil a third trait and Sasha a second.
and oh no, Neil walks, takes the treat, gulps it down, and then up on his hind legs and just book on the two Oren's shoulders.
Oren's just, I'm dancing with the dog. You're a good boy, Neil.
He has no idea what you're saying. He was just, yes.
He's the dumb one, right?
Yeah, his name
Oren
is
feels kinship
Neil.
with him.
His name is Neil because he doesn't understand that command. He thinks it's his name.
Yes, Oren has a kinship with this wolf. This dog.
Yes, because both of you have, I say that collectively, both of you have an IQ resembling the room temperature.
In Celsius.
That would make it a very chilly room.
Sasha
And
sits. Yeah.
Go on, sorry.
Sasha walks over to you, Remus, and sits down. Where are we going?
Well, going on a nice long adventure, but first of all, we're going to go out to have a little bit of a party, and then we're going to go to the mountains.
We're in the mountains,
Well, we'll come back here first, and then we'll go to the mountains.
but we're in the mountains.
But this is a different set of mountains.
They're way mountains.
There are more mountains.
City mountains. There's loads of mountains. So many mountains.
I like
loads
mountains.
of open plains for you to run in. Possibly some new creatures for you to hunt.
Ooh, I like hunting. You smell different.
Yes. Yes. I probably do.
You smell like the kitty cats I'm supposed to hunt.
Well, I hope you won't hunt any more kitty cats that smell like me anymore.
I'll try.
Sounds good.
Just
After
don't
all,
run.
if
I
you
might
hunt
hunt.
me, there won't, if you hunt me, there won't be any more treats.
I'll try to remember.
So then I'll turn to Jonas and I'll say, so this one's Pacey, this one's Leo, this one's Roscoe, and this one's Lyra. They were the names we had before. I haven't caught the name of the other four because we only got those yesterday. Would you like me to ask their names first?
Sure. I won't remember them. You are going to have to write them down.
Okay, so I'll ask the other four their names.
All right. This is where I get the document.
This is the fantasy name document. Yeah.
No, this is my dog name document.
I wasn't suggesting a dog name. I was giving my
Yeah, I
dog
know.
piece of, bacon.
Please tell me one of the dogs are named Dave.
I'm sorry, but no. So the names for the other four dogs is Last, because she's slow. Biggie, because big. Last, Biggie, Braid, and Goblin.
Why aren't
Why
we
does
keeping
Goblin have
Goblin?
that name?
Because we only met Goblin yesterday.
And Goblin? No?
Is it
So
because
why
he's
is
gobbling
his
up
name Goblin?
everything?
Yes, Goblin is exceptionally food motivated.
Yes. So I then relay those names to Jonas
Sorry.
and just say, so that one's Goblin. He has a bit of a thing for food. That one's Braid because of like the weird mane that she's got. That one's Biggie because obviously it's bigger than most of the others. And that one's last because she's a little bit slow. We don't.
Right. And you don't want payment for these.
Or
Or do-
providing they're put to good use, and you can train out their need to hunt lycanthropes. No, hold on, that's not the word. I was looking for.
Is a lycanthrope just a guy that turns into a pope on the full moon?
No, no.
Oh.
The infamous papal slip.
Yes, sorry. You can train out the need for them to hunt lycanthropes.
Like,
Oh no,
yeah.
still got it.
Popes.
Anyway, that word.
If you get them to hunt
Lycanthropes.
silver flames that dress up like popes, that's great.
You need them to hunt religious figures rather than.
yes.
Clergy and everyone.
Yes. Oh God.
Oh.
Anyway, yes. Then I suspect that's going to cost you a little bit more than paying us for them. So let's call this an equal exchange.
We can probably find work for them. They look like fine hounds, all of them.
Well, we
Also-
were thinking about whether or not they were worth shipping to Derek and the train crew as guard dogs whilst they're working, particularly given that they are going to be going through some nasty
Questionable
territory
terrain.
soon.
I'll send a message to Derek, see if that's a plan. If not, we'll keep him here to keep our people safe. To be honest, I was expecting you a few days ago.
Well, we did pop in and grab some stuff, and
Yeah.
then we decided that we would rather stay in the tavern.
That is entirely your choice.
And then we ended up making money by staying in the tavern.
Hey,
Because
you can
we
make
acted as
money,
bouncers
make
for
money.
too long.
It's we're all we're all mercenaries here. Well, at least here. I don't know about you guys, but at least here we're all
Oh
mercenaries.
no, I'm a registered mercenary. Yeah.
Yeah, I figured. Well, I hope you've your new friends here welcome of aid. Like I said, I don't know the wolf girl. I'm sorry,
What
but
shit.
They are companions. I think let's leave it at that for now.
oh no, I'm not confused about that part. You pick up whoever you want. If you want to pay extra hands, that's fine by me. I was just trying to figure out how a wolf is walking on two legs. That's not. You know what? None of my business.
She's
Li-
about to jump this man.
And
I put a hand on Mael's shoulder. Save it for later. There'll be plenty of time to let out some steam, I'm sure.
Right. Well, you got your care package from Derek. You obviously got paid for not staying here. Great. We got the use of your rooms anyway. Kind of glad that we only had 3 prepared.
I mean, busy season and all that jazz.
Yeah. It's always busy season.
You
Drum
know.
is chock full of everything we get paid to find. So people,
Yeah, and
metal, gems.
Craren just gestures vaguely towards, city-esque
Yeah.
things.
This reminds me. I mean, if you want, you can stick around. If not, well, I have a job to do in about 2 hours. That involves being a bodyguard. So, yeah,
Oh, really?
you are House Rask employees. You have free reign of this place. Just let me know whatever you make use of so I can send the bill to Derek.
Excellent.
Well, we're
Who's
going out
Derek?
to party. Anyway,
Oh,
Ah,
well, have fun. Don't die.
I'll try our
Um,
best.
The half-orc woman looks around to like all of the mastiffs around you, and you don't happen to have leads or leashes for these?
Nah.
no, because generally I just do this little thing and then talk to them, or occasionally, and I slip into speaking directly into her mind. I just talk directly into their heads.
That was a new skill I haven't experienced before.
he's weird like that.
Right. Well, I'm going to find someone who can help me wrangle these dogs. You have fun with this. You see Jonas is walking into the building again. And half-orc woman just looks at you and says, well, if you're not helping, you're hindering. So...
Shall we?
Yes. I
Yeah.
hear you, my good man.
Thank you very much for your time.
Oh, thank you for the dogs.
Dog
May they-
wrangler is now a new profession in this town.
Yeah.
May they serve you well and you serve them well.
I hope so too. And you see the dogs just start spreading around in this courtyard, and she wanders off into the stable-looking building, and you can hear some clanging and some moving of crates and boxes and stuff. And yeah, you are now free to leave if you want. You can see a young half-orc man standing by the gate, ready to close it behind you.
Is everyone ready to party?
I'm always ready to party.
Earty.
Exactly.
All right. It will take you about 4 hours to reach the farm where the revelry takes place. And let me move you here. Let me grab you not town music and sound effects.
It just occurred to me we can't even lock Remus in the barn if he needs to because he took the fucking door off.
Technically it was Mael who took the door off with Remus.
Yes, but then Remus took the doors away with him.
True.
Well, yes, because they told me it was only half a door and I wanted a full door, so I went and got the other half. And the chicken coop was crushed by the Minotaur.
Yes. There is
a
3/4 of a farmhouse. But that one doesn't have a roof. Let me
I have concerns.
And I can now super jump, don't joke.
You weird bleeders.
Hey. All right.
Yes.
Are we bringing Sasha and Neil with us?
I assumed we were bringing the cart, so it might make
Yeah.
sense.
We weren't bringing the cart. The cart was staying at the tavern because we're still going to go back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In that case, then we'll leave him at the cart then.
Okay. We dropped the dogs back off at the thing. Yep.
All right. Dum, da, dum. Setting things up, putting people where they are supposed to be on the map. And yeah, the sun has set properly by the time you reach the farm area, and it seems like most of the same people who were there the other day are still there.
Ooh.
Let me see. He would not be there though. So remove Cassie, but you do see sitting by the bonfire is Yafe and the Minotaur.
Epic.
And let me
The
see.
bull from Minos.
Yes. There's some scrapes, bruises, and all around bandages and such on some people around, but it seems to be a good atmosphere all around. People are drinking, and someone is attempting to sing off in a corner. It sounds somewhat like someone is strangling a crow, but there is food and drink, and as you arrive, Yafe looks up and to the rest of you. Ah, you decided to join. Welcome.
Of course.
Well, it is the final night. It should be exciting.
Sure it will be.
Likely.
I am off duty. I will not be held responsible for any of what you're doing.
Understood?
Oren,
You alright? Yeah?
are you coming?
I mean, sure.
Over this way.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And providing DM will allow it, Craren will preemptively Misty step on top of the roof with Oren just no.
Eep.
Sure, why not?
Give a guy some warning.
There's I'm not Oren, move yourself. So if
Right,
anything,
let me-
it's a good view from here.
Where am I? Where is
You're
it?
on top of the.
Yep.
Of the rough. If you wish.
Yes. Well,
She will walk over to Yafe and put the hand on Yafe's shoulder as her claws kind of like trying not to dig in. Could we have a talk, Yafe?
Sure. I'm guessing not here.
I'd rather not shout it out loud.
Sure. And he'll stand up and wait for you to lead the way.
So she will basically just like walk over here.
All right.
And make sure that Remus or anyone else is listening in.
That you're not, or that they are? What?
That they're not.
Okay.
And make sure to turn like her back. In case someone can read lips. I don't know if anyone can. She can, but
Yes.
you knew about that I was sent after the Silver Flames.
I had suspicion, yes.
And though the witches say they're here to protect us, but sends a pup. A pure-blooded pup.
Soramania picks those she believes are full of potential.
Expendable.
That too,
And
yes.
you know it.
Yes. But being expendable does not mean you're not what's the word I'm looking for?
Useful?
No. My brain says it's affordable, but the word I'm looking for is the opposite of that.
Expendable?
No, yeah, you're
No,
expendable.
expendable.
Valuable?
Thank you. Being expendable does not mean you're not valuable.
I'm starting to question it.
I've questioned their reign for the past 100 years. We
and
do what...
still one of...
Yes.
Sorry.
I do what I do for Droam, not for them.
And what would you do? And she looked Yaffe straight in the eyes. If one of the hags saw me lead an attack against them.
Depends. Are you burning Droam in your path? Or are you leaving the people alone?
I will not touch the people of Droham. They have not done anything wrong.
Then you would have my support.
I don't think Durin will be as supportive as...
Durin is young.
He's a loyal bastard.
He's loyal. He's young.
Older than me.
That's not very hard for an elf.
The silver hand that you took.
Yes.
Most of them, I think, are getting paid. He said it was brought back to life. And you had to pay the debt.
Perhaps a life debt. Or the price of the diamonds.
I still don't think it's fair if you save someone's life that they should be in debt to them.
Oh no, neither do I. I save someone's life and they can do whatever they wish. It's not mine. It's not mine to decide what they would do. It's not my place to decide what they do with their newfound life. But I also do not generally like people around me.
And yet you made a deal to bite the one with the anger issues.
He impressed me.
I hope you were right.
So do I, but if I was not, it's hardly my problem as soon as you leave Droam.
And then you're giving the problem to me.
Here's the trick though. You're a wolf, Bleakwood. You care about your pack. I am a cat. I'm a panther. We roam alone.
Yet you still care.
I care, yes. I care for my people. I care for Droam because it sheltered me. It sheltered my family and those I care about. But do not confuse me for Jerica or Akitis or Durin.
Can I ask you
Tigers.
one last question?
Sure.
Do you think the hags are responsible for Jax's disappearance?
No.
It's odd.
Yes, Rax disappeared.
And now Akiris is gone and it troubles me. Both the leader of the rats just disappearing.
Akitis is known to be gone for weeks at a time, but he never leaves without a trace. If you can find him, please do let us know where he went. But like I said, he has family that will look for him.
Yes, he does have family, including me, even if he likes it or not.
You see? And, well, as much as I enjoy his company, if I did not think he could take care of himself, I would not have put my name in the hat for him to be promoted. Though that Rat King ability is quite annoying for him.
It was the only reason I won against one of you guys.
True. Give it another 2 decades. You could probably beat Jerka.
Maybe. I'll just make sure that Drum is safe.
Yes. Droam's safety is all I care about. And I will come after anyone who threatens her people, inside or outside. But I mentioned, do not confuse me for the other 3 leaders. Tigers roam alone.
Yes, but they still protect their own as well.
We do.
And you still protected me.
I owed your father.
You can see her have a slight smile on her face. You were friends.
Yes.
I don't remember much of him.
He was loyal in his own way. You know, being a wolf, following the leader to a point.
I don't think I want to be a leader.
Neither did I.
It's your own damn fault for having that power.
I was not born with it. I had to train, and it took a long time. And then someone decided that, well, you know the story. Mostly all of us, someone decided that I would look good as a rug. And I came
wonder if
here.
Do you think people will change?
Yes.
Stop seeing us as monsters.
Perhaps not stop seeing us as monsters, but the world has changed, Mile. For the better.
For the better.
Yes. There was a time when people would hunt us down with impunity within Droam's borders, long before Droam was even a country, and no one would stop them. Then someone did stop them. And now those bastards are seen as the outliers, the bad guys. Things are changing for the better.
I don't like it.
That your
Doing a
life?
favor for them.
Oh, you're not. I look forward to a time where all the pure flame are gone, and when Droam is actually recognized as a nation. But one day, but we have to play by their rules now. Learn their rules, learn which ones you can break, and which ones you can skirt under.
Do you think I can do it?
You need to learn patience first.
I hate that.
I know. My arms know, cub.
And she will just like take a peek at the arms, seeing all the bite marks.
Now, I think you can do it. You just need to be patient. You need to learn your own skills. And you need to rely on those around you. If myself, an ancient old cat, can learn to trust others, someone who actually believes in living in a pack should have an easier time.
And she'll look back at the people, the gang. I mean, they're nice. They didn't see me as a monster the first time I turned.
And you're on a good way. You're on a good path.
Though I accidentally bit one.
I know. You're glad you're not Fela anymore.
Well, I had to leave.
I know.
I'm sorry for taking you away from the celebration.
The celebration will go until morning. I have a few minutes to spare. But I will be leaving right before moonrise.
Do keep me updated though.
If I can.
I'll make sure you do. For the next time in the ring, I will beat you.
If you can beat me, I'll welcome it. I
Does
told
that
you.
mean I have to be leader of the cats?
No.
Oh, thank God.
But you would make this old cat very happy if you defeated me. In a fair fight. Or unfair, but in the arena.
Of course I will be in the arena. That's where I started biting you in the first place.
Well, Fury provides. We shall meet soon again. I hear you're on a mission.
Yes, apparently a railroad or whatever they called it. I still have no idea what they're talking about.
Connection. Liquid. Fast way to get from here across the entire continent.
Tell us it.
And Yafe is gonna bend down slightly just so he can whisper in her ear. Can you imagine how many troops we can transfer from here across the entirety of the world with a railroad? And then he's gonna turn and walk back towards the bonfire.
Can my
Leia
insight
has
check?
concerns.
Absolutely, you can insight check him.
Oh God, this is gonna be so bad. As it keeps loading. 21.
He's sincere.
He wants to fucking bring troops everywhere.
Yep.
Is he corrupted by the witches?
You don't know? He doesn't look like he's under any influence of anyone else.
She will look back. Like, you know, the shocked eye kind of way.
Uh-huh.
Being like, we just talked about connections, man. Now you fucking want to bring troops everywhere. She looks like a very confused puppy right now.
Aw.
All right.
If anyone was looking, she looks very confused.
All right. Anyone else want to do anything before shenanigans?
Well, nothing particularly important, but I think Oren, sitting on the roof there, has decided to dancing lights around the campfire to see if he can bother the goblins and all the kitties with magical laser pointers.
Roll me a
Of
D100.
course, Yafe's now back over there, so
Uh-huh.
he might get in trouble for that.
Roll me a D100.
That's a 39.
I'm going to do a thing. Nope. That's not where I wanted to click. We're gonna do that. And
Oh no.
as your laser pointer dancing lights move around the bonfire, at first nothing seems to happen. And then one of the goblins is just batting at it. And as it keeps moving around, the other goblin just looks and starts playing with it a little bit. And you see the two of them trying to catch these dancing lights, which draws the attention of the 3 were-tigers around the place, the generic were, and they are hopping into the game. And as Yaffe returns and sits down, one of the lights passes his head, and you see, like, you know that anyone who's ever had a cat, that focus they get as something passes in front of their face and it's something they're interested in.
Oh yeah,
Like-
their pupil like
Mhm.
widens
Yeah.
out and be like, oh god.
And then like they start
dear.
sinking a little bit, like shoulders raising a bit. And Jaffe's eyes are following the light for a brief moment.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And he bats out at it. Before he can even catch himself, he's just trying to catch. And just looks at it. Looks around. Puts his hand down. As if like, nope, no one saw that.
Oren certainly did, because
Yep.
he's having a little giggle on the roof and is going to swirl it around his head a few times before darting it off.
Each time it passes in like close in front of Jaffe's face, he's gonna try to catch it and then just look away as if like, nope, nope,
I didn't do that. No.
nope. That didn't happen.
But yes, Oren will for a little while just lead the kitties on and the goblins on a merry
Yeah.
chase with the dancing lights, and occasionally torment Yaffe.
The goblins are just straight up chasing the lights around the area. Just as soon as like the only time they don't like actively chase is if they're in the face of one of the were-tigers or Yaffe.
Very fair.
But they're like skipping after the lights.
Yeah, but he's got like 4 going at a time because
Yeah.
he can. And so they're just all over the place.
Yep.
He's having fun.
Absolutely. What are
And,
the
yeah,
yeah.
what he is basically doing there is practicing in case he needs to divert a certain new werecat of ours.
Speaking of, what are the twins doing?
Terris has started drinking heavily.
Romulus is. Oh god, that's gonna end up well, isn't it? Romulus is kind of just like sat by the fire, kind of what just people watching what Remus is up to, and watching what Mael was up to. Yeah, just nothing in particular, just watching.
All right. The night slowly passes. All right. And right before, like, Mael and Romulus, you feel that now familiar sensation of Olarun like rising above the horizon. Remus, there is a like burning sensation in your entire body. Like the sensation of running on adrenaline, pure adrenaline, is just everywhere. Kitty. And it is very hard to focus. It's even hard to focus on the tankard of ale that you currently have in your hands.
Okay.
And I need As the moon crests over the horizon, I need Remus to make me a wisdom save.
Advantage.
Uh,
Star.
Query
Yes.
there, Ardana.
Yes.
I know what's about to happen, right?
Uh-huh.
Can I give him Bardic?
Sure.
I will give you Bardic.
What do you do or say?
Just,
Come, kitty, kitty,
I think
kitty.
he's not going to hop off the roof, but he's going to whistle at you, and then he's going to go, "Hey, keep your pecker up," and give him Bardic. Yes.
I dropped my nail file.
Can I just check? Like I know we all come from we both come from an anglicized country, but you are aware what pecker is, right?
Mm-hmm.
I am very aware of what a pecker is.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay, fine. Just thought I'd check before.
I think it's an Aussie term though that just means, keep your head up, keep your head in the game kind of thing. Keep alert.
Right.
Okay.
Keep alert.
Okay. Because
okay.
in England,
In the
it means
UK.
penis.
It's a
It's a
very
different kind of head.
Yes, I am aware of that. But the
Okay.
saying means in Australia, it still means keep your dick up, but it means yeah,
keep it up.
It has a secondary
know.
meaning.
yeah, exactly.
Good boy.
Okay,
Keep
cool.
both your heads up.
You only have blood enough for one.
And only one
Yeah.
is somewhat healthy to keep on a swivel. What?
Helicopter.
And,
Woo, woo, woo. No, I'm gonna stop now.
is that a D8 or a D6, my lovely Terris?
It's a D8. It's a D8.
It's definitely a date.
19 in total then.
All right, with a 19, you can feel the transformation happening, but you're somewhat almost detached from it. It hurts. Like every muscle in your entire body is on fire, and your armor is tight, and it's not budging. And you can feel like it feels like someone shoved you into a
Sausage.
well, if a sausage was made out of barrels.
Oh no.
And like your whole body just hurts, but the whole time you manage to keep control over it. And looking at your hands, they're like huge mitts with long claws at the end. And the ground is a little further away than you used to, as that hybrid form is a little taller than Remus is.
Nice. Well, not nice, but you know what I mean.
But you could feel like it's kind of awkward moving, especially since your armor is in the way.
Can I attempt to start taking the armor off?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's medium armor, so it's going to take a minute or two.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while, but yeah, you can absolutely do that. It's a little awkward because you don't have, like, you have opposable thumbs. Like, you have opposable thumbs, but your hands are much bigger than you used to, and instead of this last joint, it's just a claw.
This is so going to scratch.
I just
Yep.
remembered the Cats with Thumbs Cravendale advert.
Yeah.
If cats
So-
had thumbs, we would be their slaves.
Flo will walk over and help Remus take like buttons and stuff since she's used to it, and she's gonna be like, well, at least you're not killing anyone.
I will need to get this adjusted.
Yeah, I
Yes.
recommend.
Is it chilly
Dense
tonight?
motherfucker.
Yes.
Seeing him being taken out of his armor, Oren is going to throw down an oversized sweater at him.
And Yaffe walks over,
Remus.
gives you in his hybrid form, just gives you like a mock salute, and then he just takes off running. Not towards the city.
Cool.
Which direction is he running?
South.
What's south?
South of the Great Crag is, let me double check. Where is my map?
To the camera, Kitty.
No.
That's what Remus looks like right now.
Thank you, sweetheart.
He's perfect.
No.
South of the Great Crag, where you're, like, roughly, that you know of, is plains. Just open plains all the way down to the Scar River. To the west of the Great Crag is the Watching Woods, where the Dark Pack roam. And then directly south is the Sneer settlement, which is where the gnolls that guard the Great Crag are from. Those are several days away, though. But as far as you know, it's just open plains. All the way to the south.
And you can see Mile like looking after him until he disappears and then keeps helping Remus out of the armor.
Mm-hmm. All right. It's it's a relief to get the armor off, Remus, because suddenly you can move again and it doesn't feel like you're being shoved into a tin can.
Oh, so much better.
How do you feel?
Like I have loads of energy.
Go for
Wow.
a run.
My thoughts exactly.
Oh, I'm quite fine having a drink, and I want to go for round 2 with the Minotaur.
And Flo will look up at Oren. Just you sip it on him so he doesn't bite him.
You think that's wise?
Yeah.
All right. If he consents.
I'm not saying Remus is once Mel says that, Remus doesn't say anything because I know that you can't cast it unless someone says it. Says something. Because I can then mentally connect with you and turn around and say, "Don't you dare."
Oren is going to almost imperceptible. No, he can respond in your head. Just
Yes.
got it. But say something anyway, so I can pretend the spell failed.
No. I really don't trust you.
You can trust me.
No, I can't.
Okay. Suit yourself. I mean, you could roll an insight check on him if you'd like.
If you don't mind, sure.
Go ahead. I don't mind.
Where is insight? There is. An 11.
You have a feeling that you know Oren well enough that he would not friendly fire you on purpose if you didn't want him to.
Okay. I will trust him in this instance and say, yeah, so I don't really feel like I need to have Zip It cast on me. I feel
And
good
he's gonna go.
right now.
He's gonna go. "Ah," but you feel no effect. And it's just, damn.
See? I'm fine. I don't know what everyone's worrying about.
Do I need to roll a deception check here?
Well, it depends on Flo, really.
Yeah, sure, for shits and giggles.
I'm so tempted to have Crown cast
That's a
Eagle
nat-
Whip on Remus.
That's a nat 5 for 15.
And sign. 22.
Woohoo!
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah, Orange is gonna go. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but he's he shrugged it off. Oops.
And she will just look up at you, Oren, and be like, "Don't lie to me, Oren.
He is going to give her a shit-eating grin.
I would hate for you to get teeth in you."
You wouldn't bite me.
And just for shits and giggles, she will like claps her jaw, so he hears it.
Just You wouldn't bite me. You wouldn't handle me as a wolf.
I wouldn't want to handle you. And she sits back down.
Exactly.
Uh,
We all know that there's one person in this group that likes to handle me, and it ain't you.
Craren gets the ropes.
I
She
don't
had
need
heard
the
about the
rope.
ropes earlier.
That's for later.
Yes.
Well, since this discussion was taking place behind the back of the Minotaur is like, you weren't the cat last. What? You weren't a cat last time, were you?
No. Yaffe and I made a deal, and this is the new me.
Oh, looks cool. You're gonna throw me into the
Sure.
chicken coop again?
I don't know. Did they rebuild it?
Looks over. Nope.
But you only went on half the chicken coop, right?
Yeah.
Should we finish the other half off?
I could try throwing you into the chicken coop.
It depends. How drunk are you, and how drunk do I need to be?
I see two of you.
I feel like we are in an appropriate state of mind.
Let's go!
And I punch him.
Minotaur is going to give out like a really loud laugh at that, stand up, and just try to lift you and just whoop towards the chicken coop. Let's see if I can do that. Grabbing that character sheet. For a... No, he
Nice.
tries to grab you, but you can tell that he is trying to grab the second you. And yeah, does not get a good grip on you.
Oh no.
Hold on, my unarmored defense is not calculating correctly either, but I know what the number is.
Yeah, but I think a 9 still wouldn't hit you.
No, exactly.
So you see, like, he's like trying to grab the spectral you.
Hey, Craren, do you think it's particularly fair that he's transformed and our horned friend isn't?
Not really, no.
Eh. Hmm. Hey,
Yeah.
Remy,
Yeah.
you want to fight something bigger?
I mean, how tall is this Minotaur?
What, 7.5 foot?
It is a foot and a half taller than me, so like, how much bigger are we thinking?
Mm, I don't know. What level can I
Does
polymorph?
Oren happen to have enlarge?
No, he has polymorph.
Yes.
I'm just trying to
Uh,
figure out.
You are level 8, which means that you can polymorph things that are CR8.
I thought it was the target's level.
Well, a Minotaur is a CR3.
Okay.
You can create some pretty big things, it seems.
That is the wrong way.
I might be thinking of something else. Then yeah, it's a CR3 creature then.
Yay! He is going to go. Wait, an enormous tentacle is a fucking beast? That's wild. That's not what he said. But he's just.
I'm gonna need some context for that one.
Yeah, I don't know. But no. With permission, he'd like to turn this guy into an ankylosaurus.
Yeah, sure.
That's a bit of a gear change.
I don't have a stat block for that.
I can get you that real quick.
All right.
Which just gives him a little bit more of a hit point pool before things happen. I'm going to put it in on Rails chatter for you.
All right. Well. Ankylosaurus. All right. Yeah. That's fine. Oh, it's one of them guys. Okay, I love it. Wait, is it the one I'm thinking of? Because if it's one I'm thinking of,
The big spiky guy with the club for a tail.
yes.
One of my favorite dinos.
Same. I always confuse that one and the one with the bonky head.
That starts with a C.
Yeah.
Pachycephalosaurus.
Cranidos? Or something?
Or
No,
a
that's-
Pachycephalosaurus.
Yeah.
Pachyrhino. Yeah, Pachyrhinosaurus.
All right.
No,
Well,
not Pachyrhinosaurus.
I don't remember the name of that one is.
Polycephalosaurus.
Yes, the big with the it's basically
Yeah,
just
the
bone.
boink.
Yes, boink.
Boink boink.
Either which way.
Either which way. Well, unfortunately, I do not have a token or a prepared stat block for Ankylosaurus, but the
I gave you the stat block.
yeah, I have the stat block, but I don't have it in Roll20. So we're gonna do some shenanigans here. But yes, the Minotaur tries to look up at you, Oren, and has no idea what you're doing. And then suddenly there is a much larger creature right there. Long, with a clubbed tail at the end, that looks around and starts eating some of the frozen grass.
Oren,
Yeah.
is this your doing?
Yeah.
So you now want me to punch the dinosaur?
Yeah. I just grabbed that off Google. By the way.
Google, Oren? What's Google?
Oren, where did you get
No,
this
no, no, no.
Ankylosaurus? Internet.
No, that was me. But yeah, no, I did that. Yeah.
I mean, it's having a snack. Do you really want me to fight it?
Yeah.
But it's not doing anything. Like, at least when it was a Minotaur, he was up for the fight.
Yeah. If you give him a tap, he'll go after you.
Why do you casters always like to ruin my fun?
Moo.
Why do you assume that we always ruin your fun? We have been helping your fun in a whole lot more ways than we have hindered it. Thank you very much.
This is the guy who set fire to me twice.
Only one of them was intentional.
What's a little fire between friends, huh?
Maybe I should fight both of you instead.
I am a lover, not a fighter. Mostly.
We could tell, given the amount of times that you've ended up unconscious.
Yeah. Melee is not my strong suit.
Well, the Ankylosaurus is trying to move past you, Remus, and is getting annoyed because with an intelligence that is lower than the Minotaur's, cannot figure out why he can't get past you.
Oh, he's angry. He's angry.
I let it past. And then as it goes past, I'm going to rage and grab its tail.
All right. Give me that athletics check.
Thanks for your mess.
It's a 16.
You move it a bit. It gets to about halfway to the chicken coop. And it starts moving around and thrashing, trying to get you to release its tail.
Okay. Mechanically, I don't think this works because it's a huge creature and
Yes.
I am only medium.
Yes.
But I would like to attempt to start lifting it by its tail so I could swing it around and throw it at the building that Craren and Oren are currently sitting on top of.
Oh, fuck you.
You absolute unit of fuckery.
Aaron is not aware of this because he's leaning on Craren, giggling.
I will, if you...
And if it helps,
Yep.
so my telekinetic movement that I can do now allows me to target... oh, hold on. I'll pop it in the chat. No, wrong one. That one. That one. That. One loose object that is larger or smaller. Oh, it's only a loose object. Or one willing creature.
I'm not sure if it's willing.
I'm not sure if it's willing.
Well, it's currently willing to try and land on you, so...
Maybe that gives me some momentum.
I'm gonna say you can... Let me double check something really quick, because... okay. If you succeed on a DC 20 athletics check, you can do this. But you need to roll a 20 or higher.
Okay, I have advantage because I'm raging, so...
Yes.
I'm not giving you bardic.
I have got
It would
17.
be-
Can I
it
use
would
my
be
inspiration, please?
Ah,
It would
absolutely.
be all kinds of metagaming to have Craren cast Ego Whip on you beforehand because
Yeah.
he's not aware of what you're doing.
Is that a complete reroll using my inspiration, or is it just an extra d20? Complete
That's
reroll.
a complete reroll.
23.
I hate all of you.
It's a chore. This thing is huge. It's currently fighting you, and it's it's trying to get its body around for leverage, but somehow you manage to get your foot in that perfect angle with perfect leverage, and the body of this Ankylosaurus goes flying into the building. Could you please roll me a 2d12?
Shit.
As the body of the Ankylosaurus goes flying towards the building you're sitting on top of, Oren and Craren, you hear, the both of you hear a shout as the bugbears are ducking out of the way, quick as fuck. And then the whole building just shakes. Like the wall you're sitting on, it shakes. And you feel bits of it start falling down around you. And everything is just about to break.
Hey, asshole!
What was that for?
I thought you wanted to join in the fun.
I did.
Fight.
I gave you something big and spiky to fight. Fuck.
And then you hear a deep growling noise from the Ankylosaurus as it rolls out from the wall and just charges towards you, Remus. And in the last moment, it whips around and is going to try and hit you with its spiked club. And that is a d20 plus 7 for 21.
Yeah, that will hit.
For 46 plus
Hot wheel.
4. And I need you to make me a strength check. 4d6 plus 4 is 13 plus 17. Halved to 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, cool. And you want a strength check or a strength save?
Strength save.
So advantage on that as well.
You manage to not get knocked prone, but that club hits you square in the chest.
Okay, I kind of grab onto it.
Alright. And you notice all around you people are moving out of the way. Romulus. Your brother's fighting a dinosaur.
Brother, I think it's time for you to calm down. 'Cause I don't think this is the best place for you to have your first transformation, to be raging, and to be fighting a dinosaur.
What do you mean? It's the perfect place to do it. I'm out in the open. Loads of people can see me.
Loads of people can get hurt. Back off. Let's go for a run. For God's sake. I think
Hey.
I think turning this Minotaur into a dinosaur, Oren, is
Yeah.
like probably disorientating enough. It doesn't need to be thrown into a building.
Hey, he'll be fine. Hey, guys, everyone. Oi. Who here wants to see that guy fight that thing?
Every hand around goes, me!
Oh, fuck my life.
Alright, Remus, you're up, and I need you to make me a wisdom save.
Cool. I got advantage on that as well.
Nine.
1, not 20 for 21.
As you're, ow. As you are hearing the cheers around you and the words of your brother, and everything starts like suddenly slow down a little bit, and then come back as you regain control of your senses, and you can hear the slight high-pitched whining noise in the back of your mind. And then that red presence, that ruby presence, just sighs. And it's your turn.
Is it a good sigh or a bad sigh?
Seems content.
Yay. I would like to jump on the Ankylosaurus's back, please.
All right.
And I am going to get up towards its neck. And I'm going to start attacking it
All right.
with my new clawed hands.
All right. Yeah, that will hit.
Hold on, I'm raging. Have I got rage ticked? Yes, I have got rage ticked. So that's 10 slashing damage. They get another attack. A 9, that will not hit.
No, it will not. The first claw sinks in. The second one, you just hear scraping against what feels like bone plates.
Let me just check something. Yeah, I'll just stick with those 2 attacks for now.
All right.
As this is going on, Remus is kind of getting ready to, just in case if anything goes out of hand, he's
Yeah.
got like Starfall kind of ready, just in case. Something.
All right. The Ankylosaur? I don't know. Ankylosaurus.
Ankylosaurus.
Yes, but I was trying to combine Minotaur and Ankylosaurus.
Orosaurus?
Minosaurus? Yes, a Minosaurus. It's gonna try to throw you off, so I need a athletics or acrobatics check to stay on.
Athletics.
21.
You managed to stay on top of the Ankylosaurus as it is trying to hit you. That is a 11.
That will miss.
As you see the club or bone tail come flying past, and it is trying to buck you off, Remus. Now, in the interest,
Welcome to the Dino Rodeo.
yes. In the interest of not getting stuck here, give me first a wisdom save and then a athletics check.
Oh, 15 on the wisdom save. And then another 20 on the athletics check.
All right. You, the second round, dodging that spiked club of a tail, you hear that high-pitched whining pierce through, and suddenly your mind is blank. There's no psychic connections, no ruby presence, just blank. And then everything comes back again. And you realize you're teetering on the edge of losing control. You needed a 15 to stay in control. And the athletics check was to see how long it would take you to defeat the Ankylosaurus.
Cool.
It will take you another 2 or 3 rounds. It is clumsy, it is big, and it's dumb as a bloody rock. So, how would you like... I mean, the idea was to topple him into the chicken coop again. Do you still want to do that?
Yeah, so I'm going to kind of like, over time, slowly work him towards the chicken coop. And then at the exact moment, the Ankylosaurus, effectively, he turns back into a Minotaur.
Yeah.
I then, I think wrestling move-wise, it was considered a DDT in the time. It's basically like jump off of his back, holding onto his horns, and smash him into the other side of the chicken coop and land on my feet on the opposite side.
Nice. And with that exceptionally athletic display, we are going to be leaving the session.